All right, so if you want to take a second and read what's on the screen for context, yeah, go ahead and pause the video, take your time, because I'm most definitely not reading this. But basically, Ali Lottie, Juice WRLD's ex, she put a $30 price tag on the movie of both her and Juice, all up on her OnlyFans, of course, with a delicate message on top for the whole world to see. Now, I get how this may be shocking to the people that aren't really tapped in with all the lore revolving around her, but for the folks that are, we know she's been crossed the line. Like, yeah, this may be sad, but it wasn't ever out of reach for her. She sold the guy's stuff before. Like, no remorse with it either.
I think she on drugs.
All right, so Ali Lottie was basically she got some old memorabilia from Juice WRLD.
Weird bitch.
And she's trying to sell it. I think she probably went broke. But she's trying to cash out on some of his old items and shit.
You weird ass bitch. I ain't gonna lie, this is a different type of disrespectful. You wouldn't give it to his mother. You wouldn't give it to, you know what I'm saying? Put that shit in a museum or something, maybe. You feel me?
Nah,
give it to his family.
To his mother.
And it's not like I'm talking about the stuff that Juice gave her personally. Of course not. She probably already went through and sold them and then got desperate and it was time for plan B next. But yeah, she didn't mind selling stuff that was not under her name, stuff, items that she did not own, property that was not hers. So why stop there? The only difference here is before it was a physical item, now it's a video recorded. And funny enough, she says the only reason she's dropping this is because she feels threatened by all the hackers. Hear me out. If you actually think about it, the logic actually makes sense. I mean, why don't we just beat them to it? Let's be the first one there at the table. Let's win this race. I want everyone knowing that I'm the one that ended up dropping this tape. And you better not judge me for it. Because I was justified to do this. Hey, I was the victim here. Instead of worst comes to worst, leave it at the hackers being the weirdos in this story. Why can't I become a weirdo? Why can't I get my hands dirty too? And of course, I can't just drop this tape without slapping a fee on top. I mean, that wouldn't be right. What about my part in this? Nah, seriously though, that's probably the most disrespectful aspect of this whole thing. Like, $30? Really? That's like a large pizza and a 2-liter drink, nigga. But I say that to say there ain't no way that the tape is behind that $30 price tag. You want me to tell you how I know that? Because it's $30 and it only takes one person to unlock that hoe and Twitter is flooded. Waited and recorded this video a little while after everything happened so I could confirm if she actually did leak the tape, but nah, this is probably a little thirst trap or something for the attention, which she is getting the attention, so I'll give her that. It makes sense though. I don't know how it works legally when it comes to consent with the dead, but I'm pretty sure she could get sued or at least in some type of trouble if she drops this on her OnlyFans for $30. Regardless of what this was though, regardless whatever the true reason behind this may be, there's no coming back from this dog. Like, it would have been one thing if he was alive and y'all ended up going y'all separate ways because he ended up murking your entire family. And you gotta get your get back. You gotta get your get back. So you gotta expose his beat size to the whole world. Nah, bro, this is your ex-dead fiance that you claimed you loved. And what she doesn't realize is now, because she decided to play around with a topic like this, if this tape ends up dropping today or whether it ends up dropping in a decade from now, people are going to point their fingers at you first. The conspiracy theories are about to be in the air because we know that you're willing to go there. It seems like you're willing to go there. She should have just let the leakers leak it, bro. She ain't have to do all of that with the description. This canon should get her account shut down. You can't show anyone on your OnlyFans that has not been ID verified by the platform. Oh, okay. See, I don't know how OnlyFans works. Dude, it's probably AI and fake. She's about to finesse a lot of people. Yeah. Is this dude defending her? It's not an uncommon story that a person is threatened and blackmailed on a private footage or it's released against their consent, and the only way the victim feels they can regain power in the situation is to embrace the attention. Fucking put a period. Holy shit. The current world culture is creating stories like these all the time that aren't with famous people. I mean, sure, I guess he's not completely wrong in the grand scheme of things, but we're talking about Ali Lottie. She is not a dumb person. She's not insane. She's not crazy. She knows exactly what she's doing. This is exactly how she's been moving the whole time.
For if you recall the past tweets wherein she was following rappers around the country to potentially run into them for her own personal motivations, They were all dated around the same time she met Juice WRLD, spanning from late 2017 with Smoke Perp and Trippie Redd, all the way to October of 2018 for Offset, right before her and Juice went public, I might add. But hey, at least the girl knows what she wants, right? Not to mention how Juice WRLD's mega hit, Lucid Dreams, that peaked at number 2 on Billboard and now surpassing 800 million views on his Lyrical Lemonade music video debut, also released within this time frame.
And this is why I can't listen to the fucking radio. I need to stop fucking rappers. You have a small dick.
If only this guy knew how she was moving before she was with Juice, and then even when she was with Juice, she's a hustler, bro. This is not a surprising thing that she's doing.
Search of their vehicle in which the police found drug paraphernalia and ended up arresting both Ali and Carter. Ali's charges were shown by the record and the mugshot were theft of property as well as possession of Walter White's creation or booger sugar with purpose to deliver, as it was over 2 grams. So I think it would be informative to mention that this is not Ali's first rendezvous with being arrested for drug possession. If you Google the name that we saw on the recent mugshot, there's quite literally a government court case archive that has a specific case attached to Ali's real name. And if you take a look at the actual document that was attached to the case, you can clearly see that the nature of offense was stated as importation of methamphetamine, with the defendant pleading guilty to the count. Now, why is this important, you say? Well, if you connect 2 and 2 together, it goes to show that after all these years, Ali really never learned her lesson. From importing the blue stuff in 2017 to now allegedly getting caught with it nearly 6 years later, looks like something's never changed.
That's only one part of it. It didn't even stop with Juice. Apparently, she's selling her 18-year-old Snapchat bundle. Now, this can be real because I guess nothing would stop her legally from doing this. So, I don't know. Someone would have to confirm that. But she says, my 18-year-old Snapchat bundle. I was even a freak back then. Emoji. I love sending sexy tapes of my pussy to guys, and oh my god, thank god I saved them for you. Open for all 30 plus amateur pics and clips taken right after I turn 18. Capitalized too is insane, including me stripping from my slutty angel lingerie. I hope she's not actually typing these, like she got a bot doing it, or she got the people she got hired on her OnlyFans team or whatever, because low-key, before it's even weird, it's cringe. Like the way she got the emojis in there and the words capitalized, I don't know. I'm not looking at this like she's a victim or anything, bro. She knows exactly what she's doing. She had nothing going for her. And when you're out here selling your soul to all these fresh out of high school artists, you're probably going to end up broke. So again, not surprising in the slightest.